Now he said you take the keys from the, and you don't go in yourselves, and you don't allow others to go in. That's where the human race is now. All the contentions and fightings, and it all comes down to violent energy is the antithesis energy of, say, this higher states of consciousness. What's the antithesis of violent energy? Meditation. So people say, oh, well, meditation, this, that, and the other. Well, ask yourselves this question. Well, the reality of the situation, speech goes into the astral world, the intermediate levels, and then that's the end of it, because there's the overwhelming omniscience of the divine white living light, which could be telepathic, silent, like a whisper. So there was no need for our minds to be interrupting the mind of God. We just move in that spirit, in that divine white living light, and that's moving and out of Om, that light. So anyway, that's, I don't know if that's a Lifetron. I don't know if that part of the video went through. The bottom of the YouTube video music has a little white ball that moves along. That's what a Lifetron looks like, and Yogananda talked about them in Autobiography of a Yogi. That's what hovers over the Holy Bible. That's why I said it's not an ordinary book. Cone shape of Lifetrons. Could it be an angel that let go of the human form and configured as just a lamp over the Holy Bible? And then a legion of them, and then that's their healing work from their world to the physical world. They're shining our body of light so that we have the ability, the luminosity or the brilliance needed to perceive the divine white living light. Because angels that are in darkness, that are dark hue to their shine, can't see it. And you can see they can't see it because of what they're acting, their actions. They're not functional in it. So you could see that. So yeah, Christ is working on you when that Holy Bible is in your presence of your energy field. So in the end, you say, well, all these words of the Holy Bible, yeah, okay, great. But ultimately, in the hereafter, we will experience the Holy Bible as the living light. And what you have to do is remain silent and let it show you this, that, or the other heavenly things. And who can instruct like him, like God? So that's a good idea to open your mind to what a Lifetron is. Except it's lively. It's a ball, a tiny little ball of the divine white living light, compressed, shines brighter than the divine white living light itself. And it's like I said, I don't think that came out on that other video. When Dalai Lama said he sees luminous fibers, the Lifetron leaves a trail of light behind it that's a luminous fiber. As it moves real quick, it leaves that trail of light behind it. And so I went into how I know that he could see the Lifetrons too, but it didn't come up in the conversation in his books, in Castaneda's books. But the way I know that he could see him is because he was able to paralyze Castaneda when he was, by looking at him, gazing at him. Because if you stop the flow, you telekinetically stop one of those Lifetrons, all of them stop their circuitry, just like a heart attack. If you stop the flow of the heart, the being dies. Well, he stopped and then he released it, but he could have held it there and killed them. But in angelic, it's different. You don't die, because the angelic being, that body can dematerialize and rematerialize. So it's different in the physical world. You know, the humans take it like oh, that's okay, he killed and he did this and he harmed others, and but no, it's a different reality, a different type of fighting where the fighting is like you work a power or a miracle, and then they teach them how it was done. So fighting is like a learning, a higher form of learning, but not the way human beings turn it into violence and killing. When the Mujahideen of the Islam, the holy warriors, and the ancient Toltec, the warriors learned the warriors' ways, and that to be able to withstand the shock of entering formlessness, the primordial state, So those were all, you could be a tough guy. Instead of having a gun, that will put you in, like you say, like being in the hand of King Kong in those movies, that girl in the hand of King Kong. So I wasn't afraid of it, but I stopped, like I said, at 58. They showed me I have a brain injury, and I'm like, do I believe them or not? I don't know. But I'm working with it. But I'm very happy that I was able to get that 3 weeks every day, and it already produced. And the month before was every other day. Meditation 1 day, 3 hours. Headstand 3 hours, okay? But I know for sure, from what, 28, 27 I was when I first experienced, now I'm 62, that I could still do it. So it looks like I'm going to go out like Swami Vivekananda or Swami, so that's his retirement ashram. That's what you're going to see. So,